All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada. Listen, here's the deal. Most people out there, they are in trouble. When I say they're in trouble, we're talking about financially. Now, some of these people, they know they're in trouble. They're hanging on by their fingernails, and they hope things turn around. There's some of these people, they don't know they're in trouble. That's a dangerous place to be. And there's other people that they know they're in trouble, and they're just ignoring it. That's an even worse place to be. First, let's talk about the university students. You know what? It's sad. I mean, these students, they're graduating, they're smart, they're talented, they have mounds of student debt, but unfortunately, they can't get jobs in their field. All right. What happens is they end up either unemployed or they're forced to take jobs that don't even require a degree. We got university and college graduates getting jobs that, like for minimum wage, working at coffee shops, right? I know one person with a master's degree that actually delivers pizza, right? Just to make ends meet. All right. On top of all that, there's massive layoffs going around. There is no more job security. All right. And these massive layoffs, not only in the blue collar, also white collar sectors. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and check the Bureau of Labor Statistics. All right. The people that are getting laid off, they're professionals. All right. Their moms and their dads, they're being faced with a really scary situation. That situation is they don't know how they're going to support their children. They don't know how they're going to support their families. On top of all that, we got pension plans that are going bankrupt. We got the elderly that didn't plan, or they were given bad advice, and so they have to go back out into the workforce. And you know what? They're too old for digging ditches and general labor. So all of these factors together, they're being put together, and it's putting a huge stress on a job market where the pickings are already slim. You see, what a lot of people don't realize is the economy has changed, and the economy is not going back to where it used to be. There is no more getting overpaid or underpaid and getting a job somewhere in some company and hiding out there and not producing anything. Now what happens is now you will get paid not based on your education. That's the world that I was brought up in. Not based on your skill set. Those what the rules used to be. But now, or even on your experience, right? You used to get paid more for your experience. It's not working like that anymore. Now you're getting paid based on the value that you're bringing to the marketplace in terms of production, either how much you can sell, how much you can produce, or how fast you can do it. The rules have changed, and those rules are this: go to school, get good grades, and get a safe, secure job. And if you think those rules are still in play, I challenge you to have a closer look out there into the real world and realize that just because someone has an education does not guarantee them any sort of job or any sort of financial stability. All right. And when the rules of the game change, and you still keep playing by the old rules, then you lose the game. Just imagine this. Imagine if you're playing football and all of a sudden the rules change and it's no longer a contact sport, and you go out and tackle someone and you keep playing by those old rules, you're going to lose. All right. And so stop playing by those old rules. What more and more people have realized that they've decided to play by the new rules. They've realized this. They've realized that the government, that their family, that the corporate sector, they're no longer going to be able to, take care of their financial needs either now or in the future. They're no longer depending on their boss or a future or an employer for income, because what they're doing is they're starting their own home-based business. Now, they're starting this business for two reasons. One, to either do a complete financial overhaul, or two, to supplement their current income. And if you know someone that is in a home-based business, then what I invite you to do is talk to them, because you don't know this, but you do have options. Talk to them and find out what on earth they're doing. If you want, have a closer look to see what we're doing. You see, what we've done is I've joined a team that has a massive support system of webinars, of conference calls, and presentations that do a lot of selling and telling for you so that you don't have to. And we have products that go out into the marketplace that many people want and need, so that even if you have no experience, you can succeed in this profession. You see, my background, it's in nursing. I have no business experience, no business being in business, but what I decided to do is I decided to learn how it works, and I invite you to do the same thing as well. It will only take a couple moments to have a peek, and if you're lucky enough and if you're smart enough to get started now, then your future will change. Your family's future will change, but more importantly, you will affect the lives of millions of people in the process of making that happen. The world is waiting for you to step up, and the world is waiting for you to play big. Act today. Don't act tomorrow. Don't act next week. Step it up today, because we are fighting for your greatness. Thanks a lot, and create a wonderful day.